Hi, my name is Ash, a voiceover artist, a voice actor, a communication strategist, an art director, and also an actor. Today, in our series of Intronetics, we're talking about word grouping. In voiceover, word grouping is a combination of words delivered in one breath. In voiceover, voice acting, especially voiceover, word grouping is a combination of sentences or phrases taken or delivered in one breath. Now, word groupings will not be possible in voiceover, even in spoken languages, without the proper use of punctuation marks, like commas, colon and semicolons, full stop, and the rest of them. In voiceover, it is expected that you will not rely solely on the script given to you by the copywriter only, or the brand owner, as the case may be. You're expected to have your input. When you get a script from a copywriter, you need to read through and try and divide the sentences in the script into word groupings using punctuation marks where necessary. Over time, in years of voiceover and constant practice, I realized that it comes to me naturally. And how do I get this? I liaise with the copywriter, as the case may be, or with the client that brings the script, or the independent producer, or the advertising agency, as the case may be. What do we do together? We try and understand the brief in the script. And when I say brief in the script, I mean the direction. I mean the story in the script. Now, when you understand the story of a script, you get the mood, you get the direction. You're able to discover the word grouping using the punctuation marks and all whatnot. Now, care must be taken. A note of caution must be given that if proper word grouping is not observed in a script, there is a tendency for the message to be lost in the script, which is dangerous for any promo, because whether you like it or not, a particular message is necessary to be passed on to the consumers, as the particular message is expected to elicit a particular behavior in the targeted consumer. Now, most scripts comes with their punctuation marks, which are observed by the copywriters before they are handed over to you. Now, my advice will be you either stick with those punctuation marks that helps you with the word grouping, or you add your own, or you remove his own entirely and use your own, or you marry the two together. Just be sure that the message, the connotations, the mood, and all whatnot that is intended for the promo is not taken away. The man with a winning mentality chases his goal from sleep and booster willing with a revitalized energy immediately he wakes up. This is an ideal example of word grouping. And now I'm going to take it again a little bit slowly with the observation of punctuation marks and all whatnot. The man with a winning mentality. This is taken in one breath with a comma at the end of it. The man with a winning mentality. Now, this connotes a message. We're talking about a man with a winning mentality. And what happens next? Before that, there's a comma. Then after comma, it says, chases his goal from his sleep, with another comma. And another comma, booster willing. Booster willing, in this case, is simply because we don't want to advertise any product. So let's assume the name of the product here is Booster. So we're saying, by the special grace of the booster that he takes, the booster could be replaced with any of those brands that gives you energy. But here we're saying booster willing. That is, booster is like the name of a brand. So booster willing, comma again, with a revitalized energy, comma. Immediately he wakes up. So this is a whole sentence from like an excerpt from a script for an energy drink campaign. As you can see, it has all the nouns, the verbs, the adjective, the adverbs, and all the part of speech are there, but broken down into word grouping with the help of the punctuation marks to drive home the message. I mean, how would you feel if you were to read everything in one breath? Certainly the message will be lost, because here we're talking about booster willing which is more or less like the brand we're talking about, and we read that whole script or that whole line of sentences in one breath. So you now understand the importance of word grouping, where you take a bunch of sentences in one breath with other punctuation marks, giving you a little bit of pauses here and there as to drive home the message. Now, word grouping in advertising or voiceover cannot be overemphasized. And as you can see, or you can imagine, or you must have experienced, it happens in our everyday spoken languages, not only in English language, but other languages as well. So these things happen to us involuntarily, as you will see, or as you will agree, but it's key in voice acting, in voiceover, and even in acting itself. It's important because these are the instruments to convey messages in the right manner with the right mood. And you wouldn't want to be caught hands down delivering a script without the necessary word grouping observed. It will sound flat with no animation at all. Trust me, you have the gift, no doubt, but every gift from God needs to be refined. So you have to go through the stages of learning and observing all the rules when you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. Any trade, you need to observe all the rules. And word grouping is one of the rules you observe when you're delivering your voiceover. If you get a script from someone who probably says he wants to write the script himself and is not a professional, yes, nothing stops you from taking the script. It's probably your client, so you just want to get the job delivered. It means you're going to have to add the what we call value added to the service you want to render. So it's going to be your job to observe the word grouping, because if you deliver the script as you're given or as he gives it to you, you're going to be blamed, because you're meant to be the professional here, not him. So please refine your gift and be the best you possibly can every other day. Don't be caught hands down without the observation of word groupings and the help of punctuation marks. And I'm sure this is the reason why you're here. This is the reason why you want to do this voiceover thingy and become the best that you can be. You have the best gift of voices, and you need to train so that you will understand that there are rules of the game, but there are rules that can be broken while you create new ones upon existing rules. Take yourself up every day and practice, because it's not a one-size-fits-all. In voiceover, the rules needs to be observed and you need to practice, because some of the laws that govern this does not stretch to that, or some of the laws that govern here does not stretch there. So you constantly need to practice and get a hang of all these rules so that it becomes a part and parcel of you. So that when you go anywhere to deliver your voiceover, you probably might not need to go along with your Daniel Jones dictionary, what we call the Bible of dictionary, or the Bible of phonetics. You probably might not need to open it up if you take it along to ascertain whether you're observing the rules or not. Practice helps you a lot, and it makes it a part and parcel of you anywhere you go. My name is Ash. If you like this video, please don't forget to click the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell, and also click all so that you get notified with all my videos. And don't be afraid to share this video so that it can be of help to other friends you have. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.